Get in.
And we're live.
Oh, man.
Welcome, everybody, to week 6 of the RandamLee IndyCar series here at Chicagoland.
It's always been RandamLee.
Yep. I don't know what you're talking about. Mandela effect, what? Tonight, Andrew Reese joins me for the first time in a while. Finally, you made it back out to one of these.
Yeah, you know, we've been a little adventurous on the weekends. Friends want to hang out. Friends coming in from out of state. So finally back home with no damn plans. And coming back out here to shit talk my friends, broadcast a good race.
Absolutely. Well, 2 laps of qualifying tonight. A little different than normal. Casey Graves puts it on the pole with a 25.2. A few of the drivers still putting their lap times in. We've only had 6 come in so far. Benke puts in the 7th.
Cliff Mullins come to start his first lap. Nobody else out on track. Cliff Mullins, his first lap is 9th on the leaderboard with a 25.599. DG Swiss jumps up to 8th, 25.54.
Cliff got a decent lap cooking here. I'm going to guess 4th or 5th on this one.
Spot on 5th place right there. Does DG Swiss knock him off? No, he does not. DG Swiss will not improve on his second lap time. Not seeing anybody else at the moment out on track. Right now, 9 drivers have qualified. Casey Graves currently has the pole. DG Swiss is in 9th, final driver to turn a lap. Hayden Lowell, Dave Hoytsma, the birthday boy. Got to give a shout out to our favorite dad of racing, Dave Hoytsma. You know, multi-time consecutive sexiest man alive award. It just happened. You'll get that on those big jobs, you know. Beauty's a curse, as Dave would say, but he handles it well.
What he said.
Happy birthday, Dave. I've waited all day to just come in here and talk some stupid shit and tell you happy birthday, so hopefully you come back and watch this. Probably not, though.
My mom's listening, so.
Oh, goodness.
There's that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mrs. Pointsman.
Okay, qualifying wrapping up. 9 drivers putting in a lap time. 15 total out here tonight. I don't know what it is about Chicagoland, but we always have low numbers here. Unfortunately.
That's because people are scared of a good racetrack, just like NASCAR is, and that's why they don't race here anymore.
Yeah, that sounds
They're
about
scared
right.
of good racing. Ooh!
This track is always so dark. Like, somebody needs to upgrade the lighting here, because the pace car is lighting it up more than the track lighting is.
I hate that you pointed that out. Why would you say that?
I noticed it a while ago. It's bugged me ever since, so welcome to the world of me. Yeah, Daniel, I agree.
Shut the fuck up, Daniel. Damn. Damn.
Poor Daniel, he just got shut up right there.
Damn. Oh, really quick, let's see. Is Casey Graves in chat? Is not in chat. Cannot get a word with our pole sitter, but we can't get a word with our outside pole sitter, Garrett Boyd. You sat on outside pole. I can't talk with the pole sitter, so we'll get second best. What's your plan for tonight?
Try to survive.
All right, wonderful. Good luck. That's all he gets. So, quick rundown of our leaderboard here. Casey Graves on pole. Garrett Boyd in second. Cody Brown Davis Greenwell. Cliff Mullins rounds out your top 5. 6th is Matt Banky, Jake Lawrence, Ian Montrose. 9th, final driver to qualify is the 26th of DG Twist. Hayden Lowell rounds out your top 10. Daniel Llewellyn, Jeff Price, Zach McBride, Dave Hoitzma, and the 15 of Jeremy Shear will round out the field in 15. Lucas, you have a birthday cam ready, right? That way every time we look at Dave, we can put on birthday boy. I guess it should be birthday man since that's your dad's. It's a little weird to call him a boy.
There he is.
God, we love that man.
It's a beautiful paint scheme. One of the only patriotic schemes out here tonight.
Everybody else fucking sucks. Says the guy that's not ran a patriotic scheme all week. All right, pace car's in.
Green flag.
Green flag is out. Casey Graves gets away. Side by side, still to the lead here. 2-by-2 all the way back. Hayden Lowell ducks to the inside. Gonna try and make a pass. Casey Graves is single file out in front of the lead. Garrett Boyd looks like he's clear for the moment. Cody Brown getting a great run on the exit of 2. They're gonna follow it to the inside of Casey there. Thought better of it. Be too wide out back.
Oh, Garrett Boyd gets turned to the front of the field. Banky goes straight into the catch fence.
Oh my god.
In the wall.
Hey, watch your fucking mouth, Daniel.
We may have,
I believe we've lost.
cross your
somebody.
fingers, folks. He's sure rolling like he has no. Okay, and he toes it.
So Cody Brown actually pushed tight, made contact into the door with Garrett Boyd, and it sent him on around. Nowhere for Matt Banky to go. Ramps right up, head first into the catch fence. Dan Weldon be damned. Hayden Lowell gets some contact there with the 26 of DG Swiss. Sends Hayden down into the infield. Ian Montrose lost his right front wing there with contact from Hayden after Hayden went down. That's what sent him back up into DG. Not sure if anybody else got involved in it. Everybody else. Oh no!
Oh, vicious lick. On board with Matt Banky right there.
Unfortunately, Dave Hoitzma trying to lock it up to avoid Ian Montrose off the corner. Car shot right up into the outside wall.
Oh.
Hayden Lowell is going to be done for the night.
Oh, down to
Dave
14
Hoitzma
cars.
did get his stats fair.
Yeah, Banky's also on pit road, so he might be down to 13 at this point. So, same with Garrett
Matt
Boyd.
Banky and Garrett Boyd, so we might be down to 12.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Hey, listen, you know, if everybody wrecked, I'll get out there and do it myself. Daniel makes a valid fucking point there. Whoa, alright, there's a lot of hate going on between me and the 26 right now. No matter the fucking driver. But like, what happened in Xfinity was not intentional. I was trying to help the guy, I screwed up, I wrecked him. Not intentional. I also don't like wrecking.
It was totally
It's
intentional.
not a good look. Listen, if it was intentional, I don't know.
The cheers, everybody's coming
Oh
back.
no. And there it is. Blake's not here, but Blake's here in spirit. Who, me? So, first caution is over.
Got the lips of an angel.
All right, I hate that so much. So right now, Matt Banky back out on track. So is Garrett Boyd. Both drivers are 2 laps down. They're going to need some caution laps here. Hayden Lowell still sitting on pit road. He said he had a little over 3 minutes of required repairs. So that is going to cost him a lot of positions here. I believe restarts are single file. Yes, they are. Pace car ducks down pit road.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air. Casey Graves gets away. Cody Brown in second. Davis Greenwell. Cliff Mullins. DG Slits currently running in 5th place. Biggest mover of the night so far is Jeremy Shear, up 9 positions from 15th to 6th, doing a great job avoiding that first wreck. Battle for the lead here, trying to set up. Cody Brown going to the outside, seeing if he can build a run on that leader of Casey Graves. Davis Greenwell not able to go.
Mullins up in the top 3.
Yep.
Cody Brown on the outside of Casey Graves. He wants to take that lead away.
We did get a report from one of the drivers here that we're around 30-ish laps on the safety. So it's going to be maybe a 2-stopper. You might be able to 1-stop it with a caution or 2. But pit stops are going to be interesting whenever we get to that number. Cody Brown's still on the outside of Casey Graves, trying to make something work. Cliff Mullins running in 3rd place there. A little loose, pushed up in front. Davis Greenwell. They are 2 wide, 3 rows deep. Whoever's right there behind Jeremy Shear looks like he's trying to make something
Cliff
happen.
Mullins just lost a wing. Okay, pop back. He's good.
Trying to figure out who this green car is. It is Jake Lawrence in the Krispy Kreme's car. A man after my own heart is Hayden Lowell in the grass.
He's 5 laps down. He's out there dirt tracking it.
He said, let me try something different.
We do have all 15 cars back out there on track, for what it's worth.
And I've got to give a bit of a shout out there to Hayden. 5 laps down in an 80-lap race. There's a chance for him to come back, but good on him for sticking it out and at least continuing the race.
Absolutely, just maybe out there to get some points, but definitely out there just to have fun. But not having too much fun right now because he didn't come out with the pack, so unfortunate for him.
Trying to find a good camera to get a good view on the action happening here. Cliff Mullins was screaming a little bit earlier. They are still side by side up front here. These front 4 cars have about, I want to say, a 2/10 gap, maybe a little bit more over the rest of the field as they're starting to get back into single file. Cliff Mullins, Ian Montrose side by side, almost contact made off of turn 4 right there. Here comes Dave Hoitzma outside in the lane with Ian Montrose. Peeking down, trying to find where that car is most comfortable. Davis Greenwell gets around Cody Brown there. Now, Lucas, I do have a question. I know on road courses they have multiple compound tires. Is that in play tonight, or do they have to use both?
They do not have any alternate tires tonight. It's just one oval tire.
All right. As I'm still trying to learn all of my open wheel rules, the only thing that I know for certain is they do not get it pushed to pass. Because I was ruthlessly for that last year. Dave Holtzman moves into 4th place, running up there on that outside. About that 3rd car in the outside lane. Cody Brown is inside. Almost contact made right there. Jake Lawrence right there in line with Dave Hoitzma. Cody Brown, a little bit of a wiggle going down into turn number 1. It's going to cost him a momentum. Jake Lawrence has to check up. DG almost gets into the back of him. Still side by side for second. Dave Hoitzma's looking to make it 3 wide going down into turn number 3. Not going to be able to have the momentum to make it happen. Might fall back in line here. It's going to go to the outside of Cody Brown. Not sure who that car is. That teal and white machine coming up behind him. Side by side. Zach McBride, that's who that teal and gray machine is. Daniel Llewellyn right there behind him is DG. Jeremy Shear, Matt Banky. Garrett Boyd still 2 laps down here. Go back up here for 3rd place. 3 wide going down into turn number 1. Ian Montrose clears Cody Brown and Dave Hoitzma. Going to be back to 2 wide here for 2nd place and a battle for the lead going on. Davis Greenwell is going to get around Casey Graves for the moment. Will he be able to lead the lap? And Montrose got a little tight, almost made contact with Dave Hoitzman right there. They're 3 wide up here for the lead. Davis Greenwell did lead that lap. I believe that's the first driver to lead a lap not named Casey Graves tonight.
Yeah, Greenwell's been doing a great job on that outside. Finally got a run. Was able to pull past Graves, but only for a moment there, and now back to fighting on the outside of that 4-car.
What's going up there with him, trying to make something happen. Dave was fast here last year, got caught up in an incident. He knows he's fast on these ovals. He's been fun to watch last season and this season while I've been here. Let's see what he can make happen here. Ian Montrose gets a little tight, almost made contact with Cody Brown, going to cost him a lot of time. They're 3 wide for second. Davis Greenwell backs out of it. Give them room here. They're 2 wide throughout the pack here. Front 3 cars. Dave Hoistman goes to the outside. Had a great run. A little bit of a bobble getting into the corner. Killed his momentum. Going to see what he can make happen on the outside. Stay with this lead battle right here. We see something incredibly entertaining. Dave Hoistman gets a great run.
Cody Brown 3 wide to the outside. 3 wide entering 1. This is not good. They're pinching each other pretty hard. Big run for those 2 outside lanes.
Clear of Casey Graves. He's going to go to the bottom. 2 wide in his mirror, running that middle lane.
Oh,
and on lap number 19, he's in the lead. Still 3 wide. I'm with Lucas here. He needs to get clear of one lane or the other. That outside lane goes back to the outside. They're splitting him in the middle. He's clear of the bottom.
He just goes down here. It's close.
Got a good lead right there of that inside lane. Has plenty of room.
There he does.
Right there, he has done it.
Back to the middle. He seems to like that middle, and I don't blame him. He has held on to the lead for a few laps here.
Especially without any help in that middle lane, that's showing that car really is handling great for Dave there in that middle
contact
lane.
in the wall, Daniel. I thought that was going to be bigger than it was. A lot of sparks.
Casey Graves back to the inside as they're 3 wide going into turn number 1. Ian Montrose, I believe that's Daniel Llewellyn, but I could have the number wrong.
Graves with a good run again on the bottom. He pulls back out to the lead. Now it's a dead heat. Hoistman still holding strong in that middle. I think he found the sweet spot on this track. Surprised nobody else has jumped up there with him.
Daniel's trying.
Oh, Netcode turned him. That is just his luck. Really it is. It really is. Oh man, I hate to show my emotion on the broadcast like that, but that's just horse shit. My goodness, that's 2 car widths of netcode. I have not seen netcode this bad in my life.
What in the world?
Somebody needs to tell the people bitching on radio right now that it was netcode, because I'm sick of hearing this shit every time. My lord. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
That was... Now, the people are a little frustrated with Daniel. It did get into the back of... Daniel did... I'm hearing them talk and mess up. Daniel did get into the back of the Casey Graves there, and that shot him low. But Casey did a great job of saving it, and then netcode just ruins Dave's night.
There's a lot of people's nights, too. I mean, it's just... ridiculous. We have a lot of cars.
Once again.
Cody Brown, Swiss, Llewellyn, McBride, all on pit road fixing damage. Multiple laps down now. Because iRacing can't handle 2 car widths between two cars. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Hey, but they fixed it. Just ask.
They fixed it. Yep, they fixed it all right. It's been great.
I'm a very biased broadcaster. Been around Wild Horse or not, and I hate that for Dave. And damn, if he didn't have bad luck, he'd have no.
Yeah, 7 cars on the lead lap. What a great race we're gonna have in these last 55 laps.
Well, do our best here. I'll make it as entertaining as possible for everybody watching here. So currently, like Lucas was saying, 7 drivers still on the lead lap. Currently, Jeff Price. Jeff Price is the last car on the lead lap. Cliff Mullins, Casey Graves, Jeremy Shear, Jake Lawrence, Ian Montrose, and Davis Greenwell is currently your leader. Hayden Lowell and Garrett Boyd. Garrett Boyd is 1 lap down here. He stayed out. He's going to try and get a 2nd lap. Get back on the lead lap. Okay, I'm going to give it to him. That was kind of funny.
It was kind of funny.
You know what, Davis? You get that joke. That's the first one that's made me laugh.
You know what Zach and Cody were doing? Doing that Copenhagen, brother.
God, there it is. I hate that so much. All right, so Cody Brown, 2 laps down, is back. Oh goodness, let's see if we can do here. So currently 1 lap down is Matt Benke, then is Garrett Boyd. As they should be coming back to 1 to green here. We'll see if it allows Garrett Boyd and Hayden Lowell, who stayed out, to go around the pace car. And it is, so Hayden Lowell will get 1 of his 4 laps back, so he should be 3 laps down whenever we come back. Garrett Boyd will be back on the lead lap. So there will be 8 drivers on the lead lap. Garrett will be the final one. DG Swiss back on track 2 laps down. Zach McBride, Daniel Llewellyn, and Cody Brown are all back on the racetrack 2 laps down. So currently we have only lost 1 driver. Everybody else is still back on track. Do you have a way to pull up for the viewers faster pairs used and who doesn't have one?
Yes. Well, I can't show it for the viewers, but I can name them off real quick.
Okay.
19, 35, 38, 28, 26, 23, 17, and 79 all use the fast repair. So
Thanks,
over
Daniel
half the
lets us know
field.
that- Daniel lets us know that he still has his.
Thanks, Daniel.
Crazy. He ramped over somebody. All right, pace car's back in. Davis Greenwell. Daniel lied. Damn. Davis Greenwell is your leader, single file. A little bit of a stack up there in the back. DG Swiss jumps to the outside. Moving side by side, heading down into turn number 1. For the lead, Ian Montrose outside. Thought about it. Might not have been able to build up a run. Gonna see what he can do down the back stretch. That is Jeremy Shear there. Third place at the moment. Going to the inside of Ian Montrose. Here's a little bit of the draft off of that 20 machine. Everybody has caught back up to it, and we're back to 2x2 behind the leader. Now, in this lead pack, you do have a few drivers that are laps down. DG Swiss, Zach McBride, Casey Graves is on the lead lap. I thought he went a lap down. So right now, DG Swiss and Zach McBride are the 2 drivers that are laps down in this front group here. DG going around the outside of Ian Montrose. Not for position, but trying to get one of his laps back the hard way.
Battle for the lead. Greenwell and Scherer kind of on an island here. Everybody else is a couple tenths back.
Flappers getting in here and mixing it up with the big leader here has allowed a little bit of a separation as they've sucked him back in. DG Swiss, that second car on the outside, trying to see if he can think about a third lane. Might have the momentum to set it up off of turn number 4. Remember, this is not for position. This is to get one of his 2 laps back the hard way. But once he gets past him, he's got to stay there and hope for a caution to come out quickly. Almost contact made there on the inside between the 15 and the 68. Lucas Greenwell still your leaders. This year on his outside, just hanging on there, trying to make something happen. Case Graves trying to get around the 68 machine of Jake once as he gets a little loose on the apron. Pinching each other down, almost contact made. Jeremy Shear slides up in front of the 26 of DG Swiss. DG's gonna take it 4 wide down the backstretch. 4 wide, drivers make it work. They go back to 2 wide. Jeremy Shear. Swiss is probably not very happy with him right now. It's costing him a lot of momentum. Casey Graves outside, side by side, fighting for the lead here. Casey Graves has been the dominant car for most of the night. Only other driver to win multiple laps has been this 20 machine and Dave Weissmer. Thinking about the lead wide up here for the lead, Jake Lawrence, and that Krispy Kreme car. I want some donuts. The worst thing you can do to a fat man is make him want donuts when the damn place is shut down for tonight. Looks like there might have been more netcode.
Nobody wrecked, it looks like, but yeah, they're talking about somebody wasn't close. I don't know what that was about.
Drivers being drivers, worst case scenario. DG Swiss 3 wide there, trying to get one of his laps back. Not able to have the momentum to carry it down at the turns 3 and up 4. Gonna fall back into that 3rd spot on the track, not in 4th position. Davis Greenwell, Casey Graves still trying to figure this out. Casey's not willing to just let it go and ride for a minute. These drivers are going to have to pit. So if they keep this green, it's gonna be interesting to see how pit stops work here for these guys. If anybody did a practice pit entry, and if they didn't, who's gonna make the mistake? Because I can imagine that it's very difficult to get to pit road in these cars. As a champion of this series at one point in time, you might be able to get a little insight on that.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right, buddy.
That was 3 years ago, so...
I feel like I'm stealing your job trying to get you in here, brother. Side by side for the lead again. G Swiss leading that outside lane still. Matt Banky and Daniel Llewellyn behind him. I believe all 3 of those drivers in that outside lane are at least 1 lap down, if not 2. Yep, Daniel Llewellyn, DG Swiss both 2 laps down, and Matt Banky is the first driver 1 lap down.
Halfway at the stripe this time. Feels like forever. I'm surprised we haven't had another caution yet, the way these guys are racing, especially these lap cars trying to get their laps back.
It's been pretty interesting to see. Yeah. I'm not going to wish netcode on anybody, but like, it's crazy how we can do it now. Thanks, iRacing. Do better.
Seems like it's really hard to pass that car on the bottom.
The middle lane has been able to do it, as we saw with Dave. And once you get clear, it's just... whoever's genuinely leading, it's hard to pass. What it looks like.
There it goes. Casey Graves clears now. I think once the tires warm up, they start wearing a little bit. The middle starts to become a little more dominant.
3 wide there behind him. They settled it out. Jeremy Shear lifted and got out of that. Didn't like what he saw there.
I'm surprised Casey actually cleared down.
Me too.
Because now Greenwell back to the middle. I think he's going to have a good shot at retaking that lead. This is where the racing really gets good, because then you open up those top 2 lanes. It allows a lot more passing. And this is when they start to get dicey. Like right there, Banky gets the wall.
I was watching your stream that you pulled up to help me see what you're looking at. And I saw a bunch of smoke and I was yawning at the time. And I was like, oh no, what did I miss?
Yeah. Banky scraped the right side of the wall, but looks like he's A-okay. Daniel Llewellyn back up here to cause trouble. Now 2 laps down.
Man, you're just going to call your team out like that. Davis Greenwell got a great run there. Going to go to the outside of Casey Graves. DG Swiss, Daniel Llewellyn following them. You have 2 cars fighting for position. 2 cars followed by 2 cars that are laps down. And then it is 2 more drivers on the lead lap.
Aiden Lowe's going to have to come down pit road this time.
Almost contact made between the 68 and Daniel Llewellyn.
Looks like we lost Garrett Boyd at some point along this run. Might have just ran out of fuel and called it.
Guess so. Oh. He just dropped.
Oh. Well, that'll do it. Sorry, Garrett.
Hate that for Garrett. So we are down to 13 cars left on the racetrack. Aiden Lowell coming off of pit road in 13th. Zach McBride on track right now. 2 laps down. Cody Brown in 11th. DG Swiss in 10th. Daniel Llewellyn in 9th. All those drivers are 2 laps down. Matt Banky is currently in 8th. Only 1 lap down. Next caution, he will get his lap back as long as he is not involved. And then it is Jeff Price in 7th. Cliff Mullins in 6th. Kim Montrose in 5th, Jake Lawrence in 4th, and your top 3 is Jeremy Shear in 3rd, followed by Davis Greenwell, who is trying to make a move on your leader, Casey Graves. Nobody's really able to make anything stick. Back out to the outside, DG Swiss in line with Davis Greenwell. I heard some contact.
Huh?
I heard some contact. I was trying to talk through yawn.
Yeah, I was doing the exact same thing.
3 wide up here. Jeff Price to the inside of Daniel Llewellyn. Jeremy Shear on his outside. Daniel lifts. Let's both of those drivers go by. Matt Banky now to the inside of the 15 machine. I don't have all the fancy technology that Lucas has, so I don't get to tell where drivers are at until they cross the start finish line.
Three wide again for the lead. Jake Lawrence looking to that top lane. Now files back in behind Greenwell.
51, we have 30 laps to go now here at the line. 52 laps completed. Somebody going through the grass!
Jake Lawrence. Looks like he saved it.
Does a great job of not destroying that car.
He do-aged it.
He what-ed it?
He do-aged it.
What is dillage? What?
He do-wedged it.
Okay, alright. You're done for that one, bud.
Looks like Jake towed it and called it a night.
Yeah, I thought he was going to bring out a caution there on the backstretch. Jake has called it a night. Hate that for him.
What a surprise he did that. The car looked okay. He was on the lead lap. But now we have 6 cars on the lead lap.
Must have thought that they weren't going to wreck, and I don't know how you could think that. Looking at this crazy field here. Speak of the dadgum devil, Jeff Price has made it around Davis Greenwell using that outside lane as Davis goes right back around him. Look at me open up my big mouth. Jeff Price trying to make something happen to that Oreo Fig Newton machine. Once again, just another guy out here trying to piss off a fat broadcaster.
and I can't. God, it's ruined my train of thought. Lap 30 right there for most drivers. So they're going to be close on fuel at this point. I think we're going to be looking at green flag pit stops very soon.
Right there. I'm going to have to get on Jeff. I'll have to make him a scheme so he'll stop making a fat broadcaster mad. I am technically supposed to be his painter. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
Yeah,
Jeff Price trying to go to the outside. Whoa! Whoa!
I'm just kidding.
Whoa! It's not very inclusive. We're gonna have a talk about this. Casey Graves back to a nice lead. Ian Montrose might have made contact with somebody. Jeff Price trying to make something work, not really able to do anything. Outside lane is fast enough to hang with it, but not enough to really get up beside it and challenge. Use the middle lane here, try and side draft just a little bit.
Matt Banky came down pit road. He's back out on track.
DG Swiss trying to go to the outside of Jeff Price. I believe first and second are fighting for position, and then the next three cars are lapped down. So there's a pretty sizable gap between first and second and third place at the moment, which is Jeremy Shear running behind Daniel Llewellyn there in that outside lane. Not sure if Jeff is caught up in that big wreck there in turn one. But if it was, that caution came out a handful of laps into this, so we could see
35 laps now on these tanks. Gotta be running dry. Oh!
Oh!
Contact between Price and Graves. Looks like both of their cars regenerate, so we're good. I think they're driving lizards. That was a stupid joke. Let me just act like I didn't say that.
What did you say?
Good.
I got your back, buddy. As Deadpool has shifted into an IndyCar for Jeff Price, he will take the lead.
Casey Graves down pit road. Greenwald also pit last lap. Didn't catch that the first time around. He might have sped. He says that's not how you get on pit road. Oh, he definitely sped.
Jeff Price, Swiss coming into pit this time.
On board with Graves. And he's flying in there. I can tell from here that he sped.
And Jeff called it a night.
Might have had another speeding penalty there.
Yep. I believe DG missed pit road entirely.
Yeah, I don't think he pit that quickly. Hopefully he's got
He
enough
did.
fuel to go around.
DG locked him up trying to get down, could not get down or slow up the car enough. So he cuts it through the grass, goes back onto the apron. We'll see if he can get it back to pit lane. Riding on that apron currently through the results. Your leader is the most inept driver in SRL, Mr. Cliff fucking Mullins himself.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping that train rolling from last.
I have to mention, these guys that short pit, they're running 3 or 4 tenths faster than these leaders right now. That tire fall off seems to be affecting these guys a little bit. Greenwald ran a 25.37 last lap. We'll just throw it up
Mullins
on the
is
tower.
called. He's coming to the pit road this time. Daniel Llewellyn checks up. I believe everybody behind him is going to come in. Because I'm wrong. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Cliff Mullins needs to get that car slowed down.
Looks like he did. And Montrose, maybe the last lead lap car that has yet to pit.
Oh my goodness. Daniel did not call it out. Started to brake. Ian Montrose made a great move to avoid Daniel.
Somebody gets into Daniel because his car is destroyed. Ian got the wall. Daniel just looks like he lost it.
What did you call it? What'd you call it whenever he hits the apron in the track?
Oh, he do-edged
The
it.
wedge. He do-edged it. Looks like he do-edged it and hit the wall. Probably going to be Daniel's night as he did use his fast repair in that first wreck. He is still sitting on pit road. So at the moment, Ian Montrose is your leader. Cliff Mullins is in second for the moment. Davis Greenwell is 1 lap down. Just got around the outside of Cliff Mullins. Oh, now everybody's crossed the start-finish line. My apologies. Davis Greenwell is in second, just past Cliff Mullins for it. Cliff Mullins currently running in third place at the moment. Ian Montrose is down pit road, so this battle right here that we're seeing between Cliff Mullins and Davis Greenwell is going to be for the lead here.
I figured Greenwell would have accrued a larger lead than he did with that short pit. And now he has 6 lap
pit road.
Yeah, now he has 6 lap older tires than Cliff, so I imagine Cliff gonna have an edge on him here.
Well,
sure,
it is
2 seconds
Cliff.
back. And Ian Montrose coming off pit road almost lost it.
Almost dodged it. I'm gonna steal that for the rest.
Montrose comes off 14 seconds behind the leader, and he's our final lead lap car. Everybody else a lap down. Graves in the lucky dog position. Banky shortly behind him, battling for it, about to take it from Graves.
You keep in mind, Casey Graves has been the fastest vehicle for most of the night. Actually, I shouldn't say fastest. He has been out front for most of the night, but had that speeding penalty, and that's what got him 1 lap down. Currently running in 5th place. 2 drivers, 1 lap down between Casey Graves and, like I said, Matt Banky. Everybody else behind them is 2 or more laps down. And so if we get a caution right here, the battle for the lucky dog is between Casey Graves and Matt Banky. Casey Graves currently having position on the lucky dog. I'll jump back up front. Still side by side. Cliff Mullins trying to make something happen here on Davis Greenwell.
10 to go. Not much time
And,
left.
oh.
He's trying to side draft him in the IndyCar.
Oh my goodness.
You alright?
No. Because I know what happens. There are 2 outcomes to this.
I think we're going to go on caution again. That's,
Neither one of them are pretty.
yeah. I think we're going to be taking some of that Copenhagen after this.
Okay, alright. I hope not. I hope we're taking us some shots of Fireball after this. Still these 2 drivers fighting hard. Jeremy Shear has cut the gap down. It's currently 0.6 of a second and shrinking. Ian Montrose way back there. 4th place though. Still a great night for him so far. Jeremy Shear is the biggest mover of the race. Up 12 positions from his starting spot of 15th. Currently running in 3rd. Great night for him as long as everything can stay clean up front. Cliff Mullins about a 10th off of Davis Greenwell.
Still trying to generate a run here. He's got one to the outside.
By side down into turn number 1, hoping that somebody goes with him to help build a bit of a momentum run down into turn number 3. Jeremy Shears going with him in the outside lane. Not sure if this is going to help him. Jeremy peeking to maybe make it 3 wide. Cliff Mullins trying to make something happen. Jeremy Jeremy Shearer tried to peek it outside for 3 wide here for the lead. We have 5 laps to go here, 4 once we get back to the line. Still side by side for first place. Third place is in line in the outside lane. The next 2 cars behind Jeremy Shearer are not for position. Ian Montrose in 4th place, just coming off of turn number 2.
Mullins another good run. Shearer's looking 3 wide again. It's a 3-way battle for the win. 4 laps to go, coming to 3. Greenwell's just got to keep holding that bottom. It seems to be working for him right now.
Not sure if there's enough time for that outside lane to work with the tires speeding up. 6 lap older tires than Cliff Mullins on that Greenwell machine, but it's not made enough of a difference yet.
I think the only thing going for Cliff right now is toward the middle of the tri-oval. Sometimes he gets enough of a run to pull up even. And at this point, if he's not able to clear that 20, that's his only hope. 2 laps to go now. White flag next time to make this official. Still duking it out. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go here at Chicagoland, and it's dead even almost.
Cliff Mullins led that lap. White flag in the air here. I'm going to turn it over to Rick Allen because I'm going to scream.
Mullins, Greenwell, Shearer now pulling up to the outside. Mullins, a little bit of a door bang. Off turn 4, Greenwell looks to have it. Davis Greenwell wins it. Very close finish for the top 3. And we'll follow Ian Montrose as he finishes 4th. No contest there. Good battle for 5th, actually. Graves pulls out that top 5. Same with 7th. There's actually a battle for 5th and 7th as well. They were both on the same lap. But Davis Greenwell taking home the win here tonight.
Oh, man. You got to pack a slip of Copenhagen.
I called it.
You did call it. Right, where is Jeremy Shearer? Go ahead and start with him. I want Cliff. That's all I want. I hope that goes straight. I really did. I really hope that plays in the straight. Well, Jeremy, tonight's biggest mover starting 15th, making it all the way up to 3rd. Talk us through your night, avoiding the wrecks and everything that you had to do to get home in a podium.
Not mess up my pit stops, which that was my biggest challenge. And then I love this track, so I was just trying to be there at the end, and so close again, but I'll take a 3rd.
Yeah, it's frustrating to get that close and not get it, but like you said, 3rd place, podium effort, great race for you here. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Ooh, the 10/10 guys. It's always a blast being in there, and you guys for broadcasting, and yeah, I love this stuff. It was fun.
Well, congratulations on 3rd. Lucas, you got anything?
Great run out there tonight. Top 3. Hell yeah.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Right, that was your 3rd place finisher, Jeremy Shearer. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not 18, don't listen to this next interview, because I'm not going to be nice about it. Ladies and gentlemen, bridesmaid again. What a little bitch. Can't never fucking close a race out.
Yeah, you're right.
Cliff Mullins, the most inept driver. How are you?
Inept, but finished P2.
Hey, inept, but on my computer.
True, that is true. my new favorite sponsor, Andrew Bleach over here.
Big boy boobies, man.
Big boy booby machine finished P2 tonight.
Oh man, when you started 5th, talk us through your night, man. You did a great job.
I went the wrong way on the weight jacker early in the race, so I was tighter than a tick's ass right there in the first part of that race. And I just said to hell with it. I fell all the way to the back, let everybody wreck, and kept it clean. And when it was felt like it was time to start moving my way up there to get a little bit of track position, it was just so freaking hard to pass on the outside, man. Once you got up front, it just felt like, especially when I saw it in practice, if you could run the bottom pretty much in fifth gear, it was damn near impossible to pass on that second lane. And I thought I was going to be able to get Davis right there after the pit stops. I don't know what happened to everybody. I guess they all sped. Practice pit entry next time, and come out right there. And I didn't want to be up front because I felt like I was going to give them a big run. And if I could have had a chance to do it again, I would have probably backed off, got a run, and shot it down on the apron right there. That's what I thought Jeremy was going to do, and but he stayed on the outside of me, and it kind of put me in a really bad spot where I was death gripping this steering wheel trying to keep it in between the two of them. But I think if this thing would have been one lap shorter, I would have won the race.
You led coming to the white.
That's what I thought, because I knew I had a run. I thought I was going to have him cleared coming off of turn 2. I was kind of pitching him down just enough that it was giving me the run that I needed on the straightaways, and got into turn 3 right there, and it just washed up the track too much. And as soon as I saw his front tire get back out in front of me, I said, I ain't going to be able to get back to him in time. So P2 will work, and man, at least he didn't say, hey, Blake, all night.
Yeah, you're not going to like it whenever you go back and you watch the 3 plays.
I'm sure I'm not.
I was rooting for you, Mr. Annette, but buddy, you did a great job there. You did everything you could. Just coming up a little bit short. Hey,
As
listen,
always.
momentum's in your way.
Yeah, story of my life.
Well, we know one thing that ain't short. I've had to hear about it for 2 years
Roll
now.
Tide.
Roll Tide, baby. But man, doing great. Momentum's in your favor. You're gonna get one of these. Anybody want to shout out?
Yeah, gotta thank you obviously for the computer. Gotta thank Curly's Guns and More, Adam for my paints. We gotta get these things updated and get that band off of them. We gotta give a shout out to Pinnacle Trailer Sales. Midnight Performance, Fireball. Let's see, C2X, all the teammates. Let's see, you guys for broadcasting this thing. Yeah, CTC. Gotta thank Jaren, Allie, and Emily for always supporting me and doing this stuff. Even though Jaren's in there watching wrestling right now. And
you're a fucking liver while wrestling's on, brother.
Yeah, I know. I'm nothing at that point. But Allie's sitting behind me. I know she's watching. I can hear the echo. So love you guys. And yeah, we'll get one of these things eventually.
Yes, sir. All right. Go enjoy second place. Maybe she'll let you put on the groom's outfit so you can be a groom and not the bridesmaid.
Nah, I'm gonna go put that dress on that she bought yesterday.
Hell yeah, I knew you were a bottom bitch.
Oh, you didn't let me tell him to get that Copenhagen out.
Hey, Cliff Lucas has one last thing for you.
No.
Make sure you get that Copenhagen out. That's second place.
I'm not letting him cuss you. All right, man, I'm gonna let you give the winner a real interview. Pull him in here for us.
Hey, Davis, it's Lucas and Andrew in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, well, I'm sorry to make you wait a little longer, but taking home the win at Chicagoland tonight, and I have to imagine there's some Copenhagen being used right now.
You bet your ass, son. That's a good old wintergreen smile.
I was getting ready to ask, is it wintergreen long cut?
Damn straight.
Hell yeah, baby.
Well, it was a strong race for you. That short pit got you that track position, and you did a phenomenal job holding that 37 and 15 off on those final laps. What was it like from your perspective?
And it was crazy. Shout out to Cliff and Jamie, man. They were giving me a run for my money. Some of the best racing I've had in SRL, and great to finish it off with my first win.
Definitely, yeah. First SRL win. That is a heck of an achievement, and definitely, I think more to come for you, man.
Hope so.
I just, because I love to talk smack, everybody knows. You'd probably have more than one if you get out from behind Blake.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
He's got enough of them. Stop letting them win.
Yeah, stop helping him. It's your own, brother.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'm coming for him.
Well,
Alright,
you got you one tonight, man. What do you want to shout out for it?
Obviously, shout out one at Goons and my all of its affiliates, and my OGs, my parents.
Absolutely.
That's all I got.
Well, I appreciate you talking to us. Congrats on that win. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you, sir.
That was Davis Greenwell in the 20, taking home the win tonight. And they're throwing Copenhagen up in victory lane like it's confetti. I'm watching it right now. It's crazy. Let's go through our
That's one
results
way
again.
to celebrate.
Davis Greenwell taking home the win. Cliff Mullins second. Jeremy Shearer taking home that third place.
I like the emphasis second there.
Ian Montrose, final car on the lead lap in fourth. I think he finished on the lead lap. Yes, he did. Casey Graves taking home a top 5 after the speeding penalty, so good rebound for Casey. Matt Benke, 6th. Zach McBride in 7th. Cody Brown, 8th. DG Swiss, 9th. Hayden Lowell somehow getting a top 10 after wrecking lap 1. Daniel Llewellyn in 11th. Jeff Price, 12th. Jake Lawrence, 13th. Garrett Boyd in 14th. And Dave Hoitzma, our final finisher, in 15th. It was a fun one tonight. I enjoyed it. I don't know about you, Andrew, but...
Oh, I had a great time. It's always fun to come up here in the booth, and you let me come up here and be a little bit of an idiot and have some fun with it.
Absolutely. It's the highlight of my week, brother. But
Stop, I'm blushing.
gonna have to end it off tonight. Make sure you check out. We'll be back for Cup Series racing on Wednesday and IndyCar once again next Friday. That's gonna do it for me tonight. I'm Lucas Hoitzma. Joining me tonight was Andrew Beach, and we'll see you next time.
Get out.
Get out.